A vigil for children who didn't come home from residential schools is coming down. This comes nearly 2 years after the 215 pairs of kid shoes were placed on the steps of the Vancouver Art Gallery. But there's controversy around how the city of Vancouver is going about bringing the vigil down. Head vigil keeper Desiree Simeon says she's been working with the city of Vancouver on a path forward for the memorial, but staff have become aggressive in recent days.
The vigil is being dismantled. I was okay with it, but the city is making it a bigger issue than it has to be. We're all okay with it being closed on the 21st when we negotiated for months for the date. But they changed the date to the 19th and a ceremony. They wanted a ceremony.
The city's senior director of Indigenous Services says staff have been respectful to people at the vigil. She confirms staff showed up on Friday morning to remove the items for a ceremony.
Unfortunately, when staff arrived this morning to begin work, only to find the majority of the memorial items had already been removed overnight. It has been confirmed that the volunteers have removed the items and transported them to an undisclosed location and have chosen not to follow through with the agreed upon process.
Simeon says she doesn't know who took the memorial items. The city announced last year that it had asked the artists and those behind the installation to bring it to a conclusion. It noted at the time the local host nations were not consulted and did not give formal permission prior to the vigil being put up.
Hard to hear that the space is coming to a close, especially when all of the grave sites surrounding the residential schools have not been explored and there are still children to be found, located, and identified.
Very disrespectful. They'll disrespect me on every level. They disrespected me today. They disregarded everything I said. I had to repeat myself. They like it when I repeat myself.
The city says it plans to do the memorial at a later date and install a permanent memorial in the future. In Vancouver, Angela Bauer, City News.